G'day and welcome back to the shop. It's been a bit of a while since the last video that I posted up about the welding table build series, and well, spoiler alert, here it is. It's finished. It's actually been finished for quite a while, so you're not going to see any more videos of me putting that together. However, I had quite a lot of fun doing some of those videos. I haven't released all of them, and I won't now. But it's got me thinking I need to do some more of these again. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an introduction of where things are going. So I've been doing a bit of fabrication here, obviously, but about 6 months ago, I stumbled across this, which is a circa sort of 1940s Dean Smith and Grace 13Z lathe. She's a good one. And so while I'm going to keep doing some of the fabrication stuff, machining is something that I really am interested in trying my hand at too. So this sort of came up. It was one of those deals you don't blink twice, you just take it. However, a couple of issues with that. I've got 3-phase here in the power board for the shed, but I didn't have anywhere any sockets. So I don't know what COVID's like in your part of the world, but here it's impossible to get tradesmen. So it took a couple of months to get the electrician in to wire up some 3-phase sockets, but they're finally in. Also got some new lights installed here, some big LED battens to go above the machining space. So that sort of motivated me to finally get around to getting this thing going. And before I'm completely finished sort of cleaning it up, I just wanted to document a little bit of that and show you what it's been like. So you can see just the crap on the floor. This bucket's just overflowing with shit that's come off this machine. I don't know the full history of it. Like I said, it's sort of about 1940s. It's come out of England. It was delivered here to Australia. I believe it was in use in the local rail yard at about that time. Local manufacturing in Australia basically doesn't exist anymore. Labour rates are too high. So some time ago, this moved on from the rail yard and fell into private hands. And I think it's been through 2 or 3 people since then. The guy I bought it from used to restore English cars, old English sports cars. And I think he had it for about 5 years, and it had not been cleaned, at least in the time that he owned it. It was absolutely disgusting. So I've got the guard off here, and I can just show you, and this is the back of the machine, and you can just see the built up filth. And this entire machine was in this sort of condition. This was obviously, didn't see a lot of use over this side of the machine, so this is really not representative of just how bad it was. So I've been at it for a while. I was contemplating doing a full restoration. Given it's taken me 6 months to get this far, that's really not going to happen. But I'm pretty happy with just cleaning it up. It's actually in pretty good nick. It's, I mean, it's been worked for a long time. It's an old machine, but it runs, it starts, it's got 3 horsepower motor on it. So it's got plenty of grunt. All the levers turn. As these things tend to go, I started with just cleaning it a little bit, and it's just snowballed. It's one of those things, while you're at it, takes over, and things just keep going. So I'd never intended to take all the sliding gear off, and anyway, I have. I started at the top here, and sort of just kept working my way down through all of the mechanisms, and eventually the whole thing came apart. This machine's really neat. These are actually covers for the slideways, which is just awesome to try and keep the machine in good condition. Considering its age, I'm pretty happy with it. It's been worked hard, but no, that's not a sliding surface there, but you can sort of see it's had some abuse. The sliding surfaces are in really good nick. There's not too much rust. Actually, it's taken me so long to clean this up that it started rusting again before I could get oil onto it. So I had to redo some of this stuff, but like this gear change wheel, you couldn't even see that there were colors under there. It was just so built up with grime and gunk. I'll try and use the post-production magic and and give you some before and after photos. But anyway, this is the state that it's in now. It's really coming together. Almost done with the cleaning over here. This is the last of it. Wasn't going to take the tailstock off, and cleaned it on the machine, and then decided take it off and then split it apart and then pull it apart. But anyway, these are the last sort of few bits that I've just cleaned up the other day. These are ready to be wiped over, put back together, and put back on the machine. So anyway, that's where we are for projects at the moment. Plan to get this going in sort of the next week or so, and then start making some chips. So wanted to give you guys a bit of an introduction and give you a heads up that you're going to start seeing some pretty cool shit coming your way on the interwebs. Catch you on the next one.